Yo. What's good, y'all, man? We got Marvel's keeping Kang for Avengers Secret Wars new report. So, hey, man, let's see what's going on, man. We keeping Kang or we gonna get Doom. We don't know what's going on with Doom anyway. We ain't even see no story background. No, he don't pop it like that. Boom, I'm here. Boom, I'm here. Like, I'm gonna be like, goddamn, where you come from? Shit, like, where you come from? But anyway, like, that's, yeah. Kang. Doom here.
What's going on?
They're gonna bring his character. They're like, who is Doom? We ain't had no Disney Plus show. We ain't got no, where he came from? The fuck did he come from?
On, guys, welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, in the last week or so since Loki's finale has aired, it would appear, if you've been paying attention to the rumor mill, that Loki did a lot more than set the multiverse free. He set Marvel Studios free from the Kang storyline, and again, according to several
True.
reports now coming from different sources over the last 9 or so days, Marvel Studios was looking to already move away from the Kang storyline and possibly replace him with Dr. Doom. If you've been watching channels like mine, there's been a ton of videos on it in the last 72 hours. And as I've remarked in several of those videos, it feels a little hasty to go away from Kang, especially if it's in reaction to the Quantumania box office, and since you've waited it out this long and this trial is about to start in a couple of weeks, you might as well wait a little bit longer. And that's where we pick up today, as now we have one of our most trusted industry insider sources weighing in on just that, the Kang storyline, saying that Marvel Studios is committed. So committed, in fact, they even have a contingency plan for what they would do in case the fallout from the upcoming trial surrounding his alleged assault is not favorable. We're going to break down this latest breakdown coming from Daniel RPK, what it specifically says about Marvel, again, quote, being committed to the Kang storyline, and he even mentions Dr. Doom, if we should see that villain between now and then, and where his place in Secret Wars will be amongst all of this. We're breaking down the latest update, and that indeed, in the face of all these rumors, Marvel is sticking with Kang. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner. We actually have two, one for What If's finale next month, one for Echo in January. Again, all you gotta do be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want. Stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, as I normally remind you guys at the channel, take everything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt, man. We have needed,
of course,
did that.
We always do. No cap.
Advice this week. Today's
We always do,
from
man.
Daniel RPK. You can follow him over at RPK News on Twitter. He's one of the most ubiquitous and trusted industry insider sources. And while maybe we don't give him the exact same reverence as the Hollywood Reporter or Deadline, we definitely should, because his reputation and his reporting has been airtight over the last 2 to 3 years. He said that, quote, according to his sources, Marvel is still committed to Kang. It's possible that they'll do a recast, but they're not leaving the character aside.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking, like, they should do a recast. If, you know what I mean? Like, don't delete Kang, you know? Like, just do a recast. Even though I know it ain't gonna look like Kang. I mean, you know, look like we, you know what I mean? But, you know, type shit.
If Doom appears in Secret Wars, he won't be the main villain. So he leaves the door open to all of the Doom rumors we've been hearing over the last week or so. But he goes in the face of the other rumors saying that Marvel Studios is moving away from that Kang storyline. And if you're wondering where this all came from, it started with Joanna Robinson, the author on the behind-the-scenes MCU book, who indicated that, according to her sources, there was a chance that Marvel Studios was looking to move away from Kang, and this was in corroboration with that horrible Variety article that was basically a hit piece on Marvel Studios, which I still can't understand why they chose to run 5 days before the Marvels went live. Or maybe I can figure it out just by saying it out loud. But in that article, they said that Marvel Studios had discussed Doom at a previous retreat and turned that down, but that they could be interested in doing a different villain because of the Quantumania box office response, which, as I've probably said 4 times at this channel in the last 7 days, there were some problems with Quantumania, but Jonathan Majors Kang wasn't one of them.
Yeah, now Kang, Quantumania for Kang, you know, he was doing his thing, though. It wasn't that. I mean, I fought with Quantumania. 7 out of 10. But now
Now, according to
Kang did his
Daniel
thing.
RPK, they're continuing with that storyline. And so every time I brought up in the last 2 weeks that it seemed a little hasty that Marvel would all of a sudden move away from this, and now we're hearing this only a couple of weeks before Jonathan Majors' trial starts, I think it's a lot more likely we don't hear anything, as I've been saying, until the trial is done. Hey, look, there's no reason for them to. Nothing's happening between now and the end of the year. And with the continual delays that Marvel Studios puts out for their ever-shuffling slate, it's going to be 2027, 2028 before we even see Avengers 5 anyway. Now, we've got a separate video coming tomorrow on what's been going on with that, Destin Daniel Cretton leaving the project, what we think is going to happen with Secret Wars, and 2 huge updates that sort of flew under the radar that to me signal a major return of sorts to Marvel Studios. And again, while we cover that tomorrow, I think there's an enormous takeaway here. Again, Daniel RPK's sources have proven themselves over the last half-decade or so, and it's one thing to say that Marvel is committed to the Kang storyline. They've surely put a lot of time into building it out, and again, especially here with Loki Season 2, as I mentioned, it really felt like Jonathan Majors nailed that Victor Timely portrayal and all these multiple roles.
Oh yeah, nah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He has to play within one role. But if they're so committed to Kang that they're willing to do a recast, and should they have to, depending on what happens with the trial, then that tells me, yeah, there is no chance that we're getting Doctor Doom. It does seem a little silly that Doctor Doom would be in Secret Wars and not be the main villain. And I'll say this, maybe you don't care for my opinion, just my reporting, and I very seldom go in on the straight op-ed here, but look, if you get to the point where you need to recast, then Marvel, just go ahead and pull the plug on it, do Doctor Doom, push back Secret Wars as much as you need, and get the next 6 years in to build out Doctor Doom. Or if you decide you're moving forward with Kang and Jonathan Majors, then embrace it and go all in, and please don't shoehorn Doom in for no reason into the story if he has no place to be there.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about Doom.
I know there are probably ways that they could play this out, like eventually making Kang a version of the Beyonder, having Doctor Doom kill him and steal that power. There are ways for them to coexist, but they would have to start and building out Doctor Doom like immediately, like right now, and focus on him in every.
In fact, like have Disney Plus shows, movies, you know.
I know some of you in previous videos were like, well,
right,
hey,
you know what I mean?
All that. They want to talk about
they want to get Doctor
Guardians.
Doom.
Then all of a sudden he was on the scene. Yeah, but basically Infinity War was his movie. The same way that Avengers 5, Kang Dynasty, would have been Kang's movie, and he's had a lot more build out than now. Now, unless they're going to change that to Doom Wars or some of the other things that have been floated around out there, it's definitely a situation where Doom needs a lot more screen time and a lot more build out, and I just don't want to see him wasted. And this is in the shadow, of course, pun totally intended, of hearing that they're going to put Galactus in the very first Fantastic Four movie. We have a video coming tomorrow on Secret Wars, what's going on with that. I'm actually going to be talking about a vintage exclusive here at the channel. That's right, an exclusive we ran over a year ago from my dear friend Mikey Sutton, rest in peace. He tragically passed away just months ago. We were good friends, he was a friend of the channel. We had an exclusive from him, and it seems like everything now in the landscape of Marvel Studios towards the end of the multiverse saga is leading right into what he said would happen. We're going to break that down in tomorrow's video, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Now quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Another one for What If's finale in December. We've got one for Echo in January, and it sounds like Marvel Studios might have another TV series right behind that. We're also going to do some giveaways throughout December. All the same rules will always apply, super simple to be entered to win. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better.
But yeah, later, sub it the bell. Let me know what y'all think, man. Kang gonna stay or Kang gonna leave? Let me know down below, y'all, man. And yeah, peace.